RuneScape's newest gathering skill, Archaeology, is about digging up and restoring artifacts from Gillenor's past, and handing them to collectors or using them for powerful rewards across the rest of the game. With some of its most powerful unlocks being past level 90, and the skill going all the way to 120, it's a very slow but highly rewarding skill to master. The main reason to train Archaeology is the Relic powers. These are passive buffs, of which you can have up to 3 active at a time, that fundamentally change the way other skills or combat abilities are used. From doubling the speed of divination, cooking fish as you catch them, and arriving at the centre of the abyss when teleporting there, to reducing the adrenaline cost of ultimates and increasing all adrenaline gained, these are must-have effects for all RuneScape players. Progressing through the skill will take you back and forth between fantastical locations, and at each site there's something incredibly valuable to be earned, from ancient Zerosian tombs with the Inquisitor's staff, to Bandosian mines and arenas hiding an Incando forge, a Zamarakian cultist hideout with a sealed demon from whom you can learn demonic summoning, and flying between floating islands with armadillian structures where you'll unlock ancient invention, and several more dig sites that I'll leave to you to discover. To start Archaeology, you must complete the Archaeology tutorial east of Varrock. Here you'll learn how to use a mattock to excavate soil, artifacts and materials, and then use the materials to repair your findings. You'll be given your first Relic power, increasing your base hit points by 500, and from here you'll head to the Caradet dig site and begin your historic journey. Soil can be stored in the soil box or automatically sifted with invention tools for materials. Manually sifting soil is generally not worth your time, as it is faster to gather the materials you need directly. Artifacts can only be found at the respective dig site, and surveying will tell you which artifacts and what materials can be found at each spot. Materials can be obtained from excavating at these areas, but you'll often find yourself having to leave the dig site to excavate materials needed for restorations, which can be found in material caches hiding all around Gillenor. When excavating, you'll also notice a time sprite floating around. Gathering from the node it's occupying speeds up your progress slightly, however it will move periodically between nodes at each location. When leveling Archaeology, there are 2 choices as to where you should go. You can always dig at the highest level spot you have unlocked for the most experience, or you can dig at each specific location until you've found, restored, and handed in all of the artifacts offered from that spot. Handing in collections will give you Chronos, the currency used for all Archaeology shops and to change your Relic powers. You'll quickly notice when training Archaeology that there's more to do than just digging. At each dig site you'll find objects to study, hidden areas to unlock, and puzzles to solve, noted down in your Archaeology journal as mysteries. These uncover lost knowledge about the people and factions behind the area, and will reward you with experience as well as useful items and relics once completed. Once you've hit level 40 and have restored 25 artifacts, completed a collection, and solved a mystery, you can speak to the Archaeology Guild Master to receive a promotion. Increasing your qualifications via restoring and solving much more will grant you higher access to the guild shop and your very own research team. You can give missions to your researchers to study items found at the dig sites, or to excavate themselves at the cost of Chronos, rewarding you experience and further mystery progress or materials and artifacts they found. With high enough qualifications, you can become the Archaeology Guild Master yourself. There are many more unique things to obtain relating to Archaeology. Pylon batteries and Rex skeleton fragments that once all players gather enough cause a global buff to activities in those locations. Tetra compasses that point you towards an Archaeology-themed treasure trail and clue casket. Mattocks to be smithed or obtained from other content around the game, and quests that'll speed up your skilling with either large experience amounts or useful Archaeology tools. However, the list is far too long to cover in a quick guide like this, so I'd recommend looking through the wiki whilst AFKing at your favourite dig spot.